A few months back, I joined other woodworkers who belong to the Southern Woodworkers Facebook group to a hangout at the workshop of Rob Franklin. He also makes YouTube videos. Rob has a lot of great woodworking videos. There'll be a link in the description below to his channel. His DIY shop air filter, pictured here, caught my eye, and I knew then I wanted one for my shop. After the hangout, I asked Rob if he would like to do a collaboration video to build a shop air filter for my shop, and he agreed. So if you want to see how we built it, stick around. We start by opening the box, taking the fan out of the box, taking the grill off the front and the back, and taking measurements. Now that we have the measurements, we start cutting out the side panels. For exact dimensions, check the link below where I have made some plans in SketchUp. It shows all the dimensions. The next step is gluing up the panels. And as you can see, it's a simple butt joint. But using a framing square to make sure everything looks square, and just driving in a few nails until the glue dries. Now it's time to cut out the 1-inch spacer strips that we use to separate the filters and create a slot for the filters to go into. It'll also create a cavity for the fan to slide in. There will be 6 filter strips for each panel. The filter strips now get cut to length. Even after stacking these for one cut, it sure was a lot of cutting. It's time to add glue to the filter strips and then put them in place with pin nails until the glue dries. Now we'll be using a spacer that was cut at 1 1/8 inch or 1 1/16 inch, just to give it a little bit more room for the filter to slide in. We continued with the other 2 panels the same way we did the first panel. Working together on this project went pretty quickly. Well, until I got behind on the gluing process. It was about this time we realized that we had cut some of the strips a little bit too long, but we already had them glued and nailed in place. So Rob come up with a brilliant idea how to fix it. But in the plans, we designed it so that you wouldn't have to go through this problem. As you can see here, he's putting in some holes for dowels, and this worked out just fine. Now it's time to install the door, and we start off first by putting this piano hinge on. I just happen to have one that was about 9 inches long, and I think it's going to work just fine. Probably would have looked a little nicer if it was the whole length of the door. But anyway, this is the route we went. Rob was gracious enough to supply me with a small piece of Hadouk, which I started turning in his shop. This was going to be used for the knob on the door to the air filter. Rob was kind enough to show me a technique he uses where you can wet sand Danish oil, which gives it a really nice glossy finish. Here I'm taking the housing off of the fan to get to a switch which was very unfriendly to work with, as you can see. I was just barely able to get some connectors on to these wires so I could extend the wires for the switch to be mounted on the outside of the air filter. One good thing about this switch was I was able to pull the wires out of it easily and slide the new wires right into it. A quick test of the switch seemed to be just fine. Oops, almost too fine. In mounting the switch, I had to drill out a fairly good sized hole and chisel out a square one. I also had to grind off a part of the hinge so that the switch knob could turn properly. A hole in the top allowed me to run the power line down to the motor. A custom-made bracket holds the switch in place. Here I am making sure that all the filters fit in place nice and easy. A magnetic door catch keeps the door closed. It's time now to install the knob on the door. Well, here it is, finally installed, and it's been working great for the last couple of months, and it's really helped out in saving my lungs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, please leave me a message down below. And until the next video, get out to your shop and make some sawdust.